This tutorial will take you through how to make the body of the shaker bottle. We're going to start by creating a new sketch on a work plane and drawing a circle which will be the base of our bottle. This circle has a diameter of 70 millimeters. You can get your measurements from your own bottle, so feel free to adjust these as you wish. I'm going to finish sketch and offset a work plane where I'll create the top of the bottle. I'm going to offset the XZ plane by 165 millimeters. You can roll the roller of your mouse to zoom in and out. Here is the top work plane where I'm going to create my new sketch. And this is the top of the bottle, so a circle with the same centre point as the first, diameter 85. Finish sketch. And we're now going to loft these two together by selecting each profile. And you can see the 3D model has been created. So this is the main body of the bottle. We're now going to remove the sides of it. So to do that, I want to select the work plane that slices through the centre of it. So this is the YZ plane. I'm going to turn on the visibility and start a sketch on it. I'm going to select F7 on my keyboard, which will slice this graphic. I can now see exactly where I want to work. I'm going to use the line tool to draw the shape that I'm going to remove. So I'm going to come over 3 millimeters. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see that clearer. So snapping into the bottom corner, across 3 millimeters, up by 30. And then I'm going to select the line tool again and come up the edge of the bottle by 150 to get where the top of this shape will be. I'm now going to connect these two lines using the arc tool. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust it to get the correct shape, and I'm happy with that. Now to save redrawing this on the opposite side, I'm going to create a mirror plane just using line, changing it to centre line and drawing it down the centre of the object. And I'm going to mirror this across the line. You can do this either by selecting the tools, selecting the lines as I've done there, or I'm going to show you again and show you how you can drag a box over the lines as well. Okay, so you select mirror and just pull and drag over the lines you wish to select. They'll turn blue, and select your mirror plane and apply. And you can see it's replicated that exactly the same on the opposite side. Okay, now I'm just going to extrude subtract, so I'm going to select the subtract option. The extents I'm going to change to all because I want it to cut right through the model, and I'm going to go both ways. This just means it cuts it in both directions. And the same on this side, and you can see there we've now got the correct sort of shape for our body of the bottle. I can now hollow out the bottle at this point by using the shell tool. Wall thickness 2 millimeters, select top face. Now I'm going to create the lip that runs around the top of the bottle using the revolve tool. Just going to select that work plane that's slicing through it and press F7 and start by creating a centre axis using line and centre line. I'm now going to draw the shape I want. I'm going to use project geometry to project some of these geometry that's already on the model onto our work plane. This allows for us to have areas that we can snap onto. I just forgot to turn off the centre line there, so I just went back, turned off centre line, and now you can see when I select it, it turns yellow, and I can now snap onto that edge there. So I'm going to come up by 22. Across 2, which is the wall thickness of the bottle. And then I'm going to draw down, and I'm going to change that to 17. So if you want to change the dimension, you can just double click on it like I've done there. Back to the line tool, out by 3 millimeters, and I'm now just going to create that lip using the arc to create a smooth sort of curve. And I'm going to change that to 7 to get the right sort of shape that I would like. Now you can see there it's not closed. This profile is currently open, so we need to use the line tool to close that gap at the bottom. This will allow it to then revolve around that centre axis. So your profile always has to have no gaps. It's a closed profile. There we go, that's it closed now. I can finish sketch, select revolve, and it's automatically detected it, but you would select profile and then your axis if not. Okay, so now I'm on to creating the thread that runs around the top, and this will be done using the helix tool. So I'm going to start a sketch again on that plane that's running through it and pressing F7 to slice graphic. I'm going to start, as always, by creating a centre line down the middle for the axis. And now I'm going to use the line tool to draw the profile of the thread. And this is a sort of triangular shape. So I'm just going to the edge of the bottle and I'm going to go down 2 millimeters, across 2 millimeters, and back to the start to create a triangular shape. I'm then going to dimension that about 2 millimeters from the lip below it. Okay, so I've got my profile, my axis. I can now finish sketch, and helix tool is called coil in Inventor. Profile is turned blue, it's already selected. I can choose axis, and it's just going the wrong way, so I'm just going to click here to make it go up the way. I'm going to change the revolutions to 2 and pitch to 4. And you can see there I've got nice spacing, select OK, and it's created the thread around the top there. Okay, we're nearly there. I am just going to add some fillets to smooth and round off the sharp edges. You'll see in your own bottle that you're holding probably that the edges are not sharp, so I just want to round them off slightly. I'm going to select fillet, change it to 0.2, and I'm going to select the base of the bottle, the top, the lip and thread. Okay, that is the completed body of the bottle. You can pause and play this video as you work your way through it. Keep double checking your modelling tree on the left hand side to make sure it matches the steps that I have, and that'll be you.